That didn't go as planned. Good morning, afternoon, or evening. I go by the name of Solo. Welcome back to Solo Driven. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting this much closer to enjoying the fruits of our labor. We're putting all the hard work that we have into this car so far. Now, it's been several weeks since we started the 800 horsepower build. And for those that are new to the channel, I'm gonna leave a playlist down below where you can catch up on everything that we have done to the car so far. The time has now come. We're gonna be starting this bad boy today. Now, when tuning a car, you have to be very careful. It takes hours, sometimes even days. And right now, all we're gonna be doing is getting a startup tune just to get it running, and we can overlook all of our work. Make sure that we don't have any fuel or coolant leaks, and make sure, of course, that everything is within functioning order. We're gonna get the startup tune, that way we can data log everything, send the information back, that way we can get a separate tune, that way we can take this car out on the street and perform the next step of test. That way we can really tune and really add that sauce to the new supercharger. So previously, this car was running on 93 octane. It was not running on E85. Obviously, we put the fuel system, that way we can run the E85. So we're gonna have to go to the store, pick some E85 up, put it in a tank, that way we can start this bad boy up. So without further ado, let's go. Alright, we have our E85 in there. It was just only 2 gallons because that's the only size tank that I have. So for the tuner, we're going to be using the SCT SCAL 4 to load the tune. Here's the tuner. Couple of things that we still need to do. We need to install the AFR gauge, and that's what we're gonna be doing right now. But first, I really do need to change because these shoes are just way too clean to be working on a car. So let me go change. I'll be right back. Alright, so basically right now all we're gonna do is load the actual tune into the tuner, so then we can upload it onto the car's computer. Am I right? Is that somewhere right?
Load the tune onto the tuner so that way we can put it into the car, yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully we get a nice clean startup. So the time is now, baby. We got some pump action.
You see any leaks?
I don't see anything. I'm trying to
Check the injectors and the fuel rails and those 90-degree things go.
okay. The line for the fan too. Oh, so it's not running at full capacity?
It is like for idle, but once you romp on it, the fuel pressure will go up a little bit.
Alright, so far so good. No leaks. Like he said, we're running 45 PSI, which is an idle PSI. It's running fuel, E85 fuel, by the way, through all the lines. We don't see any leaks within the fuel injectors, the fuel lines, the 90 degrees, all the fittings, the white block, nothing. So far, so good. Go.
DTC.
Got him. Yeah. We were testing everything out and we noticed that the heat exchanger pump wasn't cutting on. So we had to disassemble everything, and actually it was some wiring that I had did incorrectly. Alright, so the DC 150 heat exchanger pump is working, and we also paired it with the Avco GT500 heat exchanger, and we deleted the hard lines and upgraded to 3/4 inch lines. And check out that flow, guys. Yeah, it's pretty good. So I think we're set to go. to turn this car on. Let's go ahead and assemble everything back and give it a go. So what should I do?
Just let it prime, let the fuel pumps prime first, and then crank it over. But just do it, look, just crank it over just to see it start, and then after that, I'll make sure I look for shit.
Alright guys, moment of truth.
It's getting all that carbon buildup and shit out of there.
Oh, okay.
Give it a little gas. Yeah, it's in neutral, right? Just a little gas. It's all that carbon, the oil from the valve seals. So yeah, that's probably what it's.
Yeah, it's bad. That didn't go as planned. Yeah, it's not holding idle. It's gonna be my assistant.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
If you let it out, it'll just...
Yeah, it'll cut off. It'll die.
We'll figure that out. Ain't nothing crazy.
Woo! I forgot how mean this car sounds, man. Definitely sounds a little deeper than what I remember, but that just could be because I haven't driven it or heard it turn on in a while. But man, this thing sounds crazy. It almost sounded camper a little bit. It's vibrating the ground, bro. Like it's pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. We're gonna continue tomorrow because it is late at night. I want to be considerate of my neighbors, and in order to do the fuel trim, we have to rev the car. We definitely don't want to do that right now, so we'll see you tomorrow. And just like that, we're back with day 2. So right now we're gonna flip the car around. That way the exhaust fumes will go into the atmosphere because we're getting ready to data log the fuel trim. We were able to stabilize the RPMs last night. This is officially, I guess, the first drive of the car. So let's go.
I'ma get that check like I never did before. Then I'ma spend that check like I never did before. Ride off in that vet like I never did before. never did before. I do everything like it's the first time. Told you what it was, I know you heard now. I do everything like it's the first time. If you're not on my time, then you get
We got the second tune. For whatever reason, the mass airflow sensor was not reading. So we're thinking maybe it's the cables or the actual mass airflow sensor. We have an extra mass airflow sensor, but we're gonna check the wiring first so we can go ahead and do the second data logging. So yeah, we're thinking it's the wire. Fingers crossed.
Pocket full of faces in it blue. Alright, start the car and I drop out the roof. I'm sliding. Everything you said it wasn't true. You lied. Call my phone and you wanted to scoop. You tried. Stop talking about the deals when you don't have a deal.
Good news, now it's reading, so it was the wiring. The smell of that E85 though, that's not gonna get old. Alright, to be fair, I'm a little unprepared. My GoPros, I don't know if it has enough charge to record all this stuff. But not to worry, because these pulls really don't matter. Once we get into pulling timing, I'll make sure that I film those pulls. So if I don't have any footage of this, I'll let y'all know. But yeah, we're gonna take this thing out on the road. Let's go to the garage real quick. Like I mentioned, I wasn't able to get any footage, but either way, it's kind of stuff that's really, in my opinion, uninteresting. We were having some trouble with the car sputtering. We don't know if that's fuel related or spark related. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this is a process. We are working on 3 different people's schedule right now, but nonetheless, we're gonna get down to the bottom of why this car is having the little issues that it's having, and we're gonna get this thing nice and dialed in very, very soon. But anyways, guys, that's gonna end today's video. I hope that you can appreciate that at least we got to hear it start, we got to hear it rev, and soon we'll have it out on the street and start pulling some of that timing and get those real power pulls. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe for weekly content, smash that like button to support my channel, and remember, be motivated, stay driven.